Hi everyone, it's Adrian Leah. I wanted to do a quick video showing some um, things that I got for spinning and my yarn projects. I did get some yarn that was at a good price, so I figured I would pick it up. So my 3D printed bobbins came in. I already used one of them to ply. They're exactly the colors that I was looking for. I chose these colors, um, the blue and the yellow, as you could see, because they weren't going to completely blend in with my wheel, so I figured I would get two colors that I wanted, and it would be 4 bobbins at this point because I already filled 2 bobbins up, and at I wanted to ply for the Romney that I spun up. So I'm so pleased with them. I just wanted to show the makeshift lazy Kate that I have. So I have the 2 bobbins that were filled in here using some knitting needles. I got them in this case here. I just put it in the middle. And they were from when they were from a shop that closed down. It's my friend who's in the Fiber Guild. She wanted to travel with her husband when he was deployed. So it was hand sewn bags with the needles in it already, and it was like a name your price because it the proceeds went to a charity, and I got a couple of them, so I am currently using it for that. But sometimes I like to knit on straight needles. I went to a yarn shop that is further away from me. I go in that area sometimes because it's also across from the Irish store, and I love going into both of them because the yarn store has some yarn that uh, isn't in other yarn stores. I, I feel like it's nice that you get to see the yarn that they like to carry in the different ones that I've been to. So I felt like I wanted to go in that area. It is out of my way, but it was funny because the owner of the Irish store knows me, and we're talking like, you always come here when it's raining. And I told her I was moving, and she was excited, and she was talking about the Harris Tweed store in Scotland because you can customize your bag, and because she knows that I love Harris Tweed bags. And I got I got a snack from their pantry section, and It's a vegan cookie that has jam in it. So I was happy because I like to see what I could eat with out feeling like I'll get an allergic reaction to something. Um, but I also got another bracelet because I have one of these bangles and they have the ogum on them. So this one I got Ivy because I really connect to Ivy with October. October is my birthday month. And if you look at different ogum charts and maybe books and that um, associations, sometimes they go by different parts of the month or just go by month, and sometimes it's associated with a different tree. I like when the Ogum um, birthday charts associate October with Ivy because I really connect with Ivy. And I say that and I'm looking at one of my benefic one of my tree books that has like different types of trees and like the symbolism. So, well, it's Ivy. It's in the Ogham month. Um, I guess months. So that's why I'm saying tree. But I got the month for October last time because on the back you'll see it has the month. So this one has Ivy, but it has it associated with September. But I just got it. If anything, maybe I'll cover September on there. It's on the other side, so you can't really see it. But I'm a lot happier with this one because I am picky like that in some ways. And then I went into the yarn store. I went to the yarn store afterwards because I figured I would knit there for a little bit before my drive home because it was going to be around rush hour and the DC traffic is um, not good around that time, especially. So when I got there, they had new products that I just picked up one thing because I was so excited. I love Emma ball bags, and you've seen my puffin ones if you've watched other videos that I posted. So this one has the alpacas and sheep on it. I love how big the bags are and that they're a drawstring and then they're on the wider side and they fit so much yarn. As I said, I carry a lot of yarn and I like to carry all the yarn for my projects, and I do a lot of color work garments, so it's carrying each colorway with it. But this isn't one that I've had, and then it's nice to have it like in America because I don't have to pay like the shipping cost. So it's around the same price of what I usually pay for these bags. And in it, I have my henna that I started. I started it on the 28th, and then I didn't knit on it, and then I started knitting on it again. So it's a super steady knit because I pick it up when I want to knit on something, and then I do other things around my apartment. So this is what I have so far. I love Latvian braids, and this is going to be like a floral pattern. I am keeping an eye on knitting it because I knitting the size that goes with my palm circumference, but the pattern doesn't come with the gusset for your thumb. So you're not doing the increases here. It's like an afterthought thumb, and it'll be open here. So I think that'll be good for the design of the fingerless gloves. But I really love this. So I'm actually using a different shade of yellow. Um, this is one of the Asian tweed ones. So I was in an area today that had a Dollar Tree because the area that I live in, I don't have one near me. So they do have yarn there, and I am picky about the um, material of what the fiber is. So um, or what it's made out of. I like their just cotton yarn. It's the premier yarn, but it's 85% cotton, and then there's 15% polyester, which isn't bad. I do like this cotton. It has more of a drape to it than maybe a cotton that you would find in Walmart. And I don't mind knitting cotton. I have knit it a couple of times with that type of yarn. But this one I feel like it has like a drape that would be nice, and as I said, so I got 300 grams of the turquoise. So I thought that would be good. I got all the turquoise that was there. Because when I saw it, I was like, another shade of blue. I plan on making a summer garment or for the warmer seasons, or at least like during the transitional times when it's still a little chilly, but then you don't want to wear something super warm. Because in America, I wouldn't wear like a sweater, but I heard like in Scotland, you could wear a sweater like on a chilly night in summer. So if I don't wear a full length sweater, maybe it'll be a cropped one. But since it's going to be cotton, I think that it'll be fine. Um, I still have the cotton yarn that I got last time because for a while I was waiting for the project to reveal itself to me on what I wanted to knit with it. And there was a project that came out last year, at the end of last year, that I saw off of Julia's YouTube channel. I've watched her for years. She is the Happy Knitting Podcast, and she currently lives in the UK with her family. So she did a test knit for the Saltburn, and I was really into the pattern. So that's what I'm going to use last year's cotton yarn for. And as I said in other videos, the it's like the last minute planning before starting a new project. Um, After finishing one, I usually like to finish a garment and then start a new one and make a decision around that time because there's so many things that I want to knit. So last year I got the just cotton in the sage colorway. So I have a lot more of these and they're 125. So I have enough to make a full length sweater, but of course I wanted it to be color work sweater. And today I saw the cream colorway, so I got what was there. So they had four, so I have 200 because these are 50 grams each. They also had a white one too, but I do enjoy the creams, and I will put that with this yarn for the Saltburn, and hopefully I'll have enough to do another color work project with the remaining of the cream because I am thinking I'll use around 100 grams of it and I have 200 grams of it. As for this color, for for the turquoise, I would say I would use it for, well, it says a colorway turquoise. I will use it with the yellow, um, because I am starting to make different things that I'll sell in person and online, and some of the proceeds will go to, sorry, some of the proceeds will go to an organization that helps feed elderly Ukrainian people. And I will look more into other organizations too. I mentioned that one because one of the tarot readers that I watch on Sunday, her name is Madame Pamita. She's a Ukrainian tarot reader and she has some books out. On Sundays, there is a live, and she usually has a guest reader too. And you make your donation. It starts off at $10, so it's like, but then they say one card per person. So sometimes they pull out more cards, but um, then you ask your question, then they do your reading, and then they tally up or they add up what they made that day, and you get to see the elderly person that you fed. And I like that she's friends with the person that is a part of the organization. So I am happy that I could donate to them too. So I I'm still thinking of other items that I'll put in my shop. I will make different products to put on there, and then I also enjoy wearing blue and yellow too in general and also for the support. So I'll be making stuff for myself, and um I was thinking maybe coasters, or maybe I can weave some things too, because it's gonna be warmer in this hemisphere. So, I mean, unless a person from another hemisphere, a person that's not in this hemisphere orders, then that's perfect too. So I'm excited that I do have quite an assortment of yellow and blue yarn. So there are some things that are being planned. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye.